All right, welcome back to the good old boys. We got another one.
I'm a girl.
Welcome back to the good old boys and girls. It's me again, same guy every week. I got Vanessa with me this week. How you been?
I've been good. I've been chilling, healing every day,
Healing
doing
every
my
day?
shit,
Hell yeah. All right. What have you been doing lately? Work.
working, lots of modeling, lots of photo shoots. I just play video games for the most part.
Yeah, me too. I feel you.
What do you play?
Fucking Call of Duty. It's the only
See,
shit I've played since I was like 12 years old.
I'm an Apex person.
Yeah, I did that for like 2 years.
You don't like it?
It's boring now. It's
Get
not
off the
that fun.
podcast. Get off the podcast.
Well, good thing this is not an Apex community. What is that? All you play? Apex?
Right now I'm playing Hogwarts.
Okay, is
Some
that
people,
good?
it is. I think it's good.
I
It's
never
like
watched Harry Potter because I'm not into.
you're not like
I'm
you're not
not.
a nerd.
Yeah.
So some people hate it. Some people like the game. I just feel like I'm in a movie when I play it. And right now, other than that, just Apex. I'm like the type of person that like if I beat a one player game, I'm just done with it. So I'm just playing Apex.
Is it like Skyrim?
Skyrim's my favorite game. Yeah.
Yeah, top 5 games
Exactly.
ever
So
made.
every once in a while, I like go back to it and just like look around, like at the graphics of like, damn, I miss this shit. And I fall asleep to the Skyrim soundtrack like every fucking night. I'm not even kidding. But like, you can't go back to it because it's like you've done everything. You're like,
Yeah, because every time I beat it, I just start over with a brand new character and play it a different way.
different race, and
Yeah,
just go again. Yeah,
Khajiit's top.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Or the Argoni, or yeah, is that what?
The Khajiit, the cat.
What's the fucking
Argonian, the
yeah,
lizard.
the lizard dude. Yeah, because you can breathe
Scaly
underwater.
ass bitch. God.
The fire game.
They're coming out with an Elder Scrolls 6. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be this year, but I think they're slacking.
It's
been like how
saying
long?
that game came out in 2000, like 11
Yeah.
or 12 maybe.
Did you know the first time I ever played it was last year? And I
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, I've been missing out on so fucking
Because I played
much.
Oblivion first, which was the one before Skyrim. That game is so good.
Can't think of it. I know what you're talking about though. Because there's Oblivion and then there's one before.
It's Oblivion. Well, yeah, there's 2 or 3 before that
they're
one.
ugly as fuck when you look at the graphics now.
Well, yeah, it was like early 2000s, late 90s, so it was just
Exactly.
like 2D. You just click and you playing on Xbox?
Yeah. Are you anti Xbox?
No, I mean I just have a PC.
Oh, okay. You're one of those.
PC Master Race, yeah. That's what I heard.
No, I mean it's true. Like, but whatever. I feel like the only people that care are PS players.
I had a PlayStation before. I still have it. It's just a charging block now. I don't even use it.
That's ghetto.
It just sits on my desk. I just use my PC. No,
fucking sell it.
I don't want to sell it. Because then what if I got to watch Netflix or something? It's hooked up to my TV, so.
You have a PC.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. You're onto something.
I mean, it's just so much better. You can do whatever. You got to get like, they have like the workshop shit. So you can get, like, I play, sometimes I'll play, what is it, Black Ops 3 Zombies. So you can get custom made maps by like other players and shit. There's literally tens of thousands of maps.
Being a PC player, you just get mods for days. Everything's just better.
I downloaded all the mods for like Skyrim and then Fallout when I got my PC, and I just never played it. So I bought all those games right when I bought it, and then just played Call of Duty.
It's all you're ever gonna play.
That's all I played. I played Fortnite again for the first time in like 3 or 4 years. I did too, but then I realized it's actually really fun. They got no build now, and I forgot how much money I spent on that game.
I do like Warzone. I will say that.
The new one?
No, I prefer Verdansk.
Yeah, exactly. The new one sucks.
Yeah.
Was it 3 years, 30,000 developers? But my buddy always says, I don't know. He's always complaining about the game.
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I nerded out on that game. I have like 300 hours played
On
already.
the Verdansk one?
No, on this new one.
Oh,
Yeah. So you could say I'm pretty cool.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Uh, you said you're doing modeling, photo
Yeah,
shoots.
yeah.
What do you? I don't know
Not
anything about that.
OnlyFans.
So like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't know anything about like what do you do? Like you just get the pictures and then what do you do with it?
I post them, build my portfolio, and then I
So
get
you
reached
just
out for
post
more
okay,
modeling,
that's
and then
fair.
yeah, it's like you're just building a portfolio.
So I had no idea. I don't know. Like you just try to like so you just get pictures taken and then try to get other people to see them.
I mean, I think that's overall like the 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 gist of it. But I also like because I have like visions in my mind, like because I like artistic photo shoots, like horror themed or like concepts, and I like to execute them. And so if it's real cool, like I
Oh,
won't even really care about like getting them seen. But I mean, obviously that's the point is getting them seen. But I just like to do it. I've always been like a camera
so
bitch.
so you just have an idea before you do it. See, I didn't
Sometimes,
know that. I just figured you just showed up and
and
you
just go on camera and
yeah, and just
no,
like put on different outfits and shit. I
yeah,
don't
no.
know.
That's more like fashion models. I'm not really into that. I'm like more into
Yeah,
concepts
that's what I'm gonna do when
because
I
I'm an
grow
artsy
up.
bitch.
I'll be a fashion model.
Okay.
But
A
all these European
thrifty
designers don't
queen.
they don't make clothes in my size. You got to be like fucking
I feel like I wear the same size as you.
probably not.
I prefer your like I don't know that it's comfy. Like it's like a bear hug.
Have you seen those the Mischief Red boots? They're
It's
the Astro
it's
Boy,
giving
the big Astro
Kirby. It's
Boy
not even
boots.
Astro Boy. It's Kirby, and
What do
I
you,
like
that's
it.
definitely Astro Boy.
But it's also like Kirby has those shoots, those boots
Yeah, but
on.
Astro Boy had them first. Astro Boy was like I think they made that in like the 60s or
Yeah,
some
yeah, you're
shit.
right. It was. I think it's the first anime ever.
And then somebody else did another company did like Mario and Luigi's boots.
That's not even right because theirs are brown. So
Well, no, not those. Like a whole nother boot company made their boots, so they look just like they
regular
do
work
in.
boots.
No, they're
That's
like
literally what they
rounded how
are.
they look in the game. You know, like
Cartoony.
yeah, they look cartoony
Fuck
like
it.
boots. Yeah, it's weird.
I'll cop them just for the
You know, like that 3D. It's like it just looks like a fucking
yes. How
circle.
and then
Yeah,
the bottom.
yeah.
Yeah, I would low key cop just for the culture.
I'd get you wouldn't get the mischief boots, the red ones, the Astro
Nah, only
Boys.
because like I would once the hype dies down, I would do it. I don't want to. Sorry, I'm just weird like that.
Then
Because if I get them now, I'm just getting it because they're popular. But I don't want to do that. It just
no,
gives me the ick if I do that.
the ick. Okay, the ick. That's good. So I've heard about this.
The ick. It's
Yeah.
a fucking virus.
There's no way. This is not a real thing. Like, I think girls
Yes,
are
the
just
fuck it
fucking
is.
crazy.
There's a fucking ick, bro. It's a feeling in your
So,
goddamn gut.
but what the way that I've been told about it is it's like a girl can just see a guy do like one thing and it's like not even gross or it'll just be like,
Like when a guy runs after a fucking ping pong ball.
like, see, that's what
Acid.
I'm saying. This is fucking bullshit. This is crazy.
Or
You're gonna
like
be like, oh, this guy is
or
ew,
or
he's ick because he went to go get a ping pong ball because he's probably playing fucking beer
look,
pong.
but listen, there's a way a guy can look like do that and look slick doing it. If you're running after that shit, and not even. Also, if your dog gets, if you're walking your dog and you drop the leash and it starts running and you're chasing after your dog, please find a way to do
Well,
that.
my dog's very well trained and I hold his leash close, but he just I don't have to. He just walks next to me. He doesn't pull. So,
I'm
I
saying
mean,
if it happens,
a guy who can't get a dog well trained is
just like
probably
play it cool and walk and just call your dog. Don't run after it because you're gonna give me the ick.
my dog just I could let go of the leash and he won't run
Well, I'm glad you're telling me your situation.
cuz a real man knows how to train a dog.
So maybe you don't have the ick in you.
There's got to I mean, I'm sure there's something that some fucking crazy girl's going to make up and be like
He
I
brushes his teeth with his left hand. I just got the ick.
what? Oh, okay. Top 5 icks. Yeah, yeah. What? Yeah, that's good. What are your top
Oh
5? What do
fuck.
you consider of just like you see right away? We got the ping pong
Okay.
ball out of the way.
This is just an ick for everybody. This is an ick
Presented
for
by
every
Happy Dad,
fucking
by the
buddy.
way.
Why can I hear you chew when your mouth is closed? That will give me the fucking ick. Why are you chewing so
Okay,
fucking loud?
my cousins that I grew up with, I had this problem. Like they'd be like, they would like go eat away from everybody because they're like, oh, I can hear you chew. It's gross. I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded. This makes no
No, I
sense. But you're
definitely
just
feel that.
like,
But there's a word for it. It's called misophonia. It's when people have they get angry thoughts when they can hear people chew and they probably visualize your death.
I have real fear. It's called arachnophobia. I
I
fucking
said
can't.
phonia, not phobia.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Look it up. Phonia is different than phobia.
Okay, all right, yeah. Fuck, I'll take your word. I don't know. I don't read fucking
Books.
Webster's dictionary. I don't
I
know.
don't read. Period. Sorry.
That's fucked up. I actually read not that long ago before I fell asleep and
Not
didn't
you
pick it
defending
back up.
yourself.
I read the book about Kurt Cobain, and it's got some pretty good evidence on why Courtney Love killed
See, I
him.
don't know
She's a
anything
crazy
about.
bitch. So,
I
but
actually
hold
don't know
on.
anything about
Let's
them
go
at
back
all.
to the icks. Okay,
Okay,
so
let's
we
go back
got
to
the
the
ping pong ball.
Well, that wasn't even one of mine. Like that's just one that I can see, but like that's not one of mine.
So you haven't had it happen yet, but you know that would be one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll consider that.
If if you can't swim, that's an ick.
Can't swim. Okay, that's weird.
What the fuck? Um. Oh my god. There's just so many. I can't.
Can't swim.
I'm just trying to think of like my past relationship.
Well, that's not. I'm not saying like any of the guys that you dated. I'm just saying in general,
No,
like
but
anything you would see a guy do that would just. I guess that would be the experience you would have. Yeah.
exactly.
Ick. Ping pong chaser. Can't swim. This is like weird, bro. What is this?
um,
Ping pong chaser.
I'm just thinking things and I'm trying not to laugh.
Wait, is this at least like are they playing beer pong or like actual ping pong? Because I'll
Beer
go with you
pong.
if they're
Or
actually
just like
playing ping
or
pong
just like or a
too.
bouncy ball or something. Like a ball
A
gets
bouncy
loose.
ball, dude. I fuck with bouncy balls. So you can get those for like 25 cents. I think the price went up. They're like 50 cents now. I'm giving them 2 quarters for a piece of rubber.
Swim trunks give me the ick.
Swim
They're
trunks.
just like
What is a guy supposed to wear? Is he supposed to just wear regular shorts
they
and
just look cheesy.
what? What is he supposed to wear?
We haven't like found.
Jesus. Okay. So, but what if he's like oh, I'm not gonna go swim because I don't have swim trunks. Then what?
And I'm not gonna get the ick from him. I just think swim trunks alone are like they just the fabric and like their little designs. It's so corny. I think all black ones are nice. Or like but like flowers and tropical.
It's
Uh
summer. I don't know.
no comment.
All right.
Never mind.
What else?
There's just a lot of icks I can't. And by ick, like icks don't automatically mean, oh, this guy's not attractive anymore. It's just like and then you move on. If you really like him. But if you don't like him, then icks are unforgivable.
I don't. I mean, like for me, an ick would be like if a girl like farted around me, I'm like, okay, well, we're not doing this anymore. I'm
So you
gonna
guys
I'm gonna remove myself from
so
the
you
situation.
wait, so you guys get to fart.
I'm not going to, no.
Okay, cool. Okay, because I understand that. 'Cause
But now that
you're
like
not
if it,
hypocritical. So you don't think you can fart around her, but she can't fart around you. That's what you're not. That's not what you're saying. No
she
one should fart in
can't.
front of anybody.
Well, I mean, if I do it, it's not that big of a deal. It really is. It was more of an accident. But they make rooms with doors that you can shut for her to go
So
do
why
that.
don't you go do that?
Well, I will. I'm just saying, like,
But if hers was an accident.
it shouldn't have been. There is no accidents.
Happy accidents.
All right, Bob Ross. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what if you shit your pants and like
If I do at Target, the card aisle.
So
no, I haven't done that since I was like 14. I think I've gone 11 years. I think I was drunk at that time too.
Did you have like an illness?
No, I think I was just like too fucked up. I was just too drunk.
But like, you can't just shit yourself if you don't have like diarrhea or something.
Well, I'm sure all the alcohol didn't help my stomach. I don't know. I was 14. It's over 10 years ago. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't want to go into your story, so we can.
I don't have a story. I've never shit my pants.
Yeah. You and George Brett.
Who the fuck is George Brett?
All right. I guess that reference didn't work for you. Yeah. George Brett. You don't know George? Jesus Christ.
Who's George Brett?
George Brett, the ex-Royals pitcher.
No.
Jesus Christ. Huh?
No comment.
Did I just say pitcher? Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm going to have to remember edit this out right here. Don't let them know how dumb I sounded.
So you can get edited out, but I can't.
No, I'll edit.
What if I shit my pants?
Well, that's definitely going in.
You're fucked up.
I got to get views. This is a fucking click-based economy out here.
Liberal shits themselves. Far left. Okay. Wait, this is getting edited out. Like, let's start over now. Okay. Go.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, we'll figure it out. When it comes to time, you know, I'll hook it up. So, what'd you do? Did you?
In the mug.
In the mug?
Nice.
Yeah, it's about time.
For what?
You had mine?
What the fuck is that? I hate you guys.
Zen.
What is that?
Nicotine.
You just chew on it?
No.
Sniff it? Doesn't that put holes in your gums?
No. It's not tobacco. It's scientific. Just trust it. It's science.
You're a redneck.
Fucking and?
Hell yeah.
I know. I'm surprised you're here.
Because friendship never mind.
That's fucked up.
No. We've been friends for so long.
Fucking.
You're not a racist, and you're not like fuck
See,
gay.
I told you guys.
You're not fuck gay people. So like, I don't have a reason to hate you.
Exactly. See?
The only thing I do not like is you probably hunt.
I don't hunt. I mean, I've been hunting.
Yeah.
And fishing.
But you're not like,
I like
fuck these
fishing.
animals.
No, but I mean,
you would go. You're
need
not anti-hunting.
population control. That's why hunting is around. Because if you just let them
That's not our purpose. Like, we weren't here to hunt, I don't think. Because before us, the planet was thriving.
But you
know what I mean?
You can't.
Like, who are we to play God?
We're the top of the food chain.
Because we had the highest IQ, but that doesn't make it necessarily right. And
so
that's why
are you just gonna go eat grass every day?
No, I mean, I eat meat, but I'm guilty about it. But
why do you feel guilty? It's sustenance.
Because
it's life.
Animals are the most important thing to me on the planet.
That's fair.
Ever.
Dogs, yeah, yeah.
No, like every animal.
But what I'm saying is, like, without dogs, humans would not have evolved to the way we are now, which is why they're considered man's best friend.
But because we have evolved, our population alone is the reason the planet is plummeting. Like we're the reason for the
So you want to eat Bill Gates farm bugs?
What?
Is that but no so like so you don't think we should eat meat?
I'm not going to say we should not eat meat. I have a natural guilt because I'm sorry. we're not better than animals just because they can't speak.
We're not saying
so
we're better than animals.
I think there is eating meat, and the meat industry is modern day slavery. Have you seen videos of the way?
Yeah, but
it's modern day slavery.
Yeah, but when you, I mean, like, if we were to still be living outside, it's either kill or be killed. That's just nature. Like,
no one's out here killing. No animals are coming.
If we
to
didn't
eat us.
have, if civilization didn't,
who's our predator? Who's our predator? Tell me.
You're telling me you could go live out in the wilderness and survive with fucking bears? You got mountain lions.
No, we are not in
coyotes,
the wilderness, buddy. We're not in the wilderness anymore. We live in the suburbs.
But no, that's what I'm saying is that if we were to go back, if you're gonna defend yourself, you're not gonna be.
Of course, but that's you're talking about exceptions and situations. Of course, if something was attacking me, I have to. If you attack me, I'm going to defend myself. Right. Do I want to kill you? No, but it shouldn't be this normalized to enslave animals, use them, breed them, just for our 15-minute meal when they literally cry and don't want to die. They have their children ripped from them every day. They run away. They scream. They have intelligence, the intelligence of 3-year-old kids. Like, there's no reason why it should be this normalized. It's
sad. Then how do you feed people?
Have you ever heard of fruits and vegetables? And
yeah, but you can't survive.
Why are there vegans that are bigger and living a healthier lifestyle than a lot of us?
Because they're cucks.
So am I.
Well, I mean, you got to get some form of protein. Like,
did you know that there's
plant-based protein? I know, but like, how much of that do you have to eat to get the actual amount of protein you need?
There's vegetables that have smaller amounts that contain more protein than a steak. You just have to research. I was vegan for like 2 months, but then I stopped because it was expensive as fuck.
I was vegetarian for like almost a whole year when I lived in Oregon.
Like, I get it's not reachable for a lot of people, especially like lower income families and shit. Like, that's why, like, I'm not like, oh, you eat meat, fuck you. I'm just saying it's something we should think about. Like, it's not fair that they have to die for our pleasure.
People can go to like actual cattle farms, and I'm not saying like giant, huge ones where they do that shit, but you can go to like small farms and get large quantities of meat. You could get like half a cow or something without it being.
Can I tell you something bad?
Like factory farming? Because I think what you don't like is factory farming, and I agree with you. That's not good.
Like grass fed, of course, that's better. But yeah, is there a humane way to kill somebody that doesn't want to die? There isn't. That's like raising you in a nice way just to be raped and killed. That's not just because it's better.
Well, I think
mean it's good.
I mean, I don't think they're getting raped. I don't think they're getting fucked.
The way that we get milk, cows have to be pregnant.
Well, I'm against milk. I haven't drank milk since 5th grade. Milk is disgusting. No other animal on the planet drinks milk, especially from another animal after the birthing stage. Think about that. Like
why are we drinking another species
why are we drinking the milk of another animal when we no longer need milk at the age we are? It's very weird. I get it if you got to use it for cooking, but like milk is disgusting. I don't like cheese. Huh? Well, I like cheese, but
they have to impregnate them, and if they're not breeding themselves, they fist the cow. They put cow semen in a female.
Oh yeah,
and that's rape. That's literally sexual assault.
Well, but then that's how they birth the cows too. They get in there and they pull the baby.
Well, yeah,
cow
they're helping. That's what doctors do to us, but we're not forcing them to sustain.
Oh yeah, but the doctor's not getting inside of you and pulling that baby out.
But we're helping the baby come out. But we also forced the pregnancy in the first place. That cow didn't say that they wanted to. I know they can't talk, but like they didn't.
But that's nature. Consent. Nature's breeding is nature.
Nature would be them fucking on their own, not us.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was going to happen either way.
You don't know that. What if that one pregnant or that one female bitch wasn't going to get pregnant? Like, who are we to say, oh, it's your turn to get pregnant?
The cow owner, the farmer.
Exactly. You like jazz?
Do I like jazz? What?
Never mind.
No, I don't. The restaurant or the music?
Dude, it was a quote from the B movie, and I was just hoping you would get it, but you
Oh,
didn't. So
the B movie. I haven't seen that in so long.
maybe you should do that tonight. Think about some things.
Is it supposed to be a deeper lesson behind the movie? Oh my god, I'm gonna learn about something.
No, you're fucking not, actually. At all.
Like, we need to be promoting like war movies, not B movie.
War movie.
Like Full Metal Jacket,
What the fuck is
amazing, sick, good movie. Watch it.
that? The only war movie I've ever seen and
Stanley
liked
Kubrick.
is Forrest Gump.
That is not a war movie. There just happens to be a scene where he's in Vietnam. It's more of a history movie.
No, Forrest Gump wasn't a real person.
Obvious, no shit. But I'm saying all the stuff that he did, like during that, like I'm not saying there was a guy that did all this, but the events where he, like when he was at
The speech
of
Mhm.
Martin Luther King,
And,
that
like,
really
how the
happened.
70s
That
were,
really
yeah.
happened right there. It's just obviously Forrest Gump wasn't a person.
It was an
But-
autobiography.
The Bubba Gump, how do you explain that? Did someone just start that after Forrest Gump?
What's
Bubba
that?
Gump Shrimp Company? You don't remember he met the dude Bubba in the movie from Louisiana, and he was talking about all the ways you can make shrimp?
I think there was a Bubba Gump after or before. Forrest
Probably.
Gump.
I don't know. Yeah. I was asking you. I don't know if you knew.
I know a lot, but I don't know about that.
That's why I quit that. All that coughing. Bad
I
for
don't
you.
even buy these. I actually don't smoke them. It was just given to me for free. So I just hit it every once in a while.
It's cancerous.
I don't smoke anything, really.
It's cancerous.
Just kind of hitting it.
Flavor is it?
Cancerous? You put tabs in your gums.
It's not tabs. Pouches.
Exactly.
There's no tobacco.
But there's something in it
Nicotine.
that can't be useful for your body that could cause
Nicotine.
cancer.
It's a neurotropic. It's good for you.
So you're saying there's nothing bad that can happen from this?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out. We got to give it a few years. I got to test it first. We'll find out. But I don't. Probably not. Won't find out. I don't like the doctor. Dude's scary.
I don't think your dentist would suggest that. When was the last time you've been to the dentist? As a grown man.
When I was 22.
You're supposed to go twice a year.
I don't like doctors, dude. They freak me the fuck out.
Why?
They're
Does they
just,
help
it's
you?
just creepy. Like,
They're in your mouth, telling you.
or yeah, I don't know. I don't like random people touching me that I don't know. You know, like
see a therapist.
it's weird. I don't want to. I tried to talk to one time, and it was a dude. And the whole time, I couldn't stop thinking about just how weird this is that a grown man is trying to get me to talk to him. Like,
so if it was a girl, it'd be better.
It'd be different. If it was a girl, I probably could have done it. But like,
do you feel like it would have felt more like nurturing and like progressive?
No.
Then what would be the point?
It's just I grew up with more girls, so it's just easier.
You like girls better than boys?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just therapy is kind of a weird thing. Like, what does this person know? You're not saying anything to me. I'm just talking to you, and then you're just like,
yeah,
exactly. And then you're just what are you writing down?
I feel like at the end of the day,
what the fuck are you writing down this whole time? You're just talking shit on a notepad.
Unless you're a psychologist, you're writing stuff down to help you maybe get prescribed or maybe be seen by somebody else.
That too. I don't like medication either because they always try to give you something, and I'm not a fan of pharmacy companies. So
yeah, but regardless, I mean, your friend can be a therapist. Like,
I wouldn't trust that motherfucker if he was trying to do some social experiment on me.
Everyone has told me, oh, everyone could use therapy, even if there's not anything wrong with you. So you're gonna spend $90, whatever, a fucking session to what are they gonna figure out? Something I already know?
I don't know. Like, what happened to the good old days when like back in the day, dudes would just not tell anybody.
That's not
You
healthy.
just keep
Men, and that's why men commit a lot of suicide these days, and their depression rate is high. They don't speak to people. They feel like women judge when they cry in front of them. They feel like they cannot be emotional. That's more toxic on
that's fair.
masculinity than anything right now, because they don't, and that's what makes
Is
toxic masculinity, because they feel like they have to
this is so you believe in this too?
what, that men should be emotional.
Toxic masculinity?
Of course. I mean, anything could be toxic.
But it's like, so just so then what do you consider it? Because like the way I hear it is that just
When a man is
whenever
not
they
healed.
like whenever they list off the things that are considered toxic masculinity, to me it just sounds like being a man in general.
Well, misogyny is one of them. I mean, let's start there. But when you feel like just because you're a man, you can't be emotional, you shouldn't share your feelings with people. Being emotional doesn't make you less of a man. That makes you a human being. So to feel like you need to hide that is insecurity, if anything. So and that's toxic. That will lead to more harm for yourself than good. And that's toxic masculinity. Feeling like because you're a man, you cannot feel human feelings, and you're masking them, you're bottling them in, and that's why you've had those days where you just want to fucking unleash, and like you literally don't, like sometimes you don't know who you are because you don't talk to anybody, and you feel like you can't even talk to your girlfriend about them because, oh, if she sees me cry, I'm less of a man.
She left me a long time ago.
Maybe because you were toxic. But like, you're missing out on life by not feeling. Like you're missing out on life by not feeling and not sharing. Like that's kind of the whole. What's the point of being here if you're just going to keep all that in, and you're not learning about yourself if you're keeping all that in? You're not healing.
But why? I don't know if I want.
You're just in your bed every night thinking about the same shit over and over.
Why would I make my problem somebody else's?
Having
a
good support system, that would not make them. That's not a problem for them if they love you. Like you're just you know what I mean? If you think it's a problem, then they're not for you.
And that's the other thing about therapy is like you're just talking to somebody random that is just getting paid to sit here and listen to you, like
with no progression. It's like
they don't.
So I'm depressed. Cool.
They're getting paid to seem like they care and they're trying to help you, but like I'm sure there's good therapists, but like it just seems like a scam to me.
I feel like your close support system's more progressive than a therapist because they know you more than anybody. So if you allow them to know you, but if you keep shit in, then they'll never really know you. You know, you're just this dude with a beard that doesn't feel anything and likes America.
I think that's just my autism, to be completely honest.
There you go. So now we're opening up.
That's not what this is.
Now we're getting
so we're not getting any farther. But back to autism. Have you seen I think I ask everybody, have you seen Love on the Spectrum?
Yeah.
Right, and that's what made me realize.
That's what made you realize you were autistic?
Yeah.
Well, okay, what episode made you realize?
Michael.
I don't watch.
Did you watch the Australian version?
Mm-mm.
You didn't watch the Australian?
I just know a couple people. Like I see them on TikTok and they're cute. Like that girl.
Wait, did you actually watch the show?
No, I just know of it.
Well, Jesus Christ! You said you watched the show. So now this is pointless. Now they're gonna know that I'm just a fucking idiot.
Okay, so tell me your experience on are you diagnosed?
Self-diagnosed.
What do you think?
I took the test.
Well, the online test isn't.
I took a couple online tests. It said very high chance of Asperger's.
I think it's a spectrum.
Then I asked my stepsister. I don't know what it is. She does have some form of it, but I remember I said something to my mom about it, and she's like, yeah. My stepdad said something to her about it a couple of years ago. Said that he thought that I had some like signs that showed it.
What do you think are your signs? Like, what do you think are your dominant traits that show autism? Like this kid has it.
Social awkwardness.
But I mean, I think I don't like. That. I mean, not all, but.
Well, if I'm here, this is fine. But like you introduce two new people, like, or even just one person, I don't know, I'm shut down.
You used to go to parties, Jeremiah.
Yeah. But I was fucked up. That's my other thing too. Is I think that.
But I can't go to. I'm bad with that too. I don't think I'm autistic though. I think
But I gotta go to the. I was going to the extreme at all these parties. Like I wasn't just like
like
oh, I smoked with some weed and had some drinks at these parties.
like you were doing meth in the bathroom.
I was never doing meth in any bathroom. Don't try to put that on me. I was never a part of that. But
I feel you.
then
How's physical touch?
so the sensory thing. I hate lotion. I hate the feeling of lotion. And when it gets on my hands, it sends these like whole like it's almost like the feeling of goosebumps throughout my body for like 5 minutes.
I cannot stand fiber cloth.
And then my toes start to curl up, my hands too, like I
Your
lock
teeth
up.
hurt?
Well, I grit my teeth all like I bite. I have a really bad biting problem. The dentist told
You have rabies. Jesus.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's how I feel with fiber cloth. Like like why is my skin being snagged?
You know that feeling of like when you rub your nails on the chalkboard?
I know.
That's what I get when I put lotion on my hands.
So you're always ashy?
No, I have to, but I use the back of my hands. So I'll but ashy a lot probably. Yeah, I can't do it. It's just disgusting to me. The feeling is so gross. I can't.
Maybe we can find like some kind of product that.
No, I even tried this. They have this lotion that like you put on after the shower, like before you dry off. So you put up, but even that, I didn't realize that I was biting down really hard till I got done.
Jesus.
I would be like, fuck.
Did you ever like bite yourself when you were angry as a kid or like?
Oh, I used to fuck myself up as a kid. So
that's autism.
I cracked my head open 3 times as a kid because I would just get mad and just stiffen up and then just throw myself backwards. So twice on concrete, once on a sliding glass door.
It sounds like a lot of self-hatred.
That might just be because I'm Mexican. No, I'm
Explain.
just kidding.
Explain.
I'm not explaining. No, we're not. This isn't a therapy session. That's not what it's. I don't.
I manipulated you into.
Yeah, I know. This is fucking. I don't believe in therapy.
Well, you just did it. How did it feel?
I don't want to say.
No comment.
No comment. Okay. But it's just there's sometimes I just think therapy doesn't work for everybody.
Of course not. It's not a cure. It's just talking. Like
so, like maybe I need shock therapy. So I get fucking electrocuted.
I knew that from the day I met you.
Shock therapy?
Yeah.
Need a fucking lobotomy. Crack open my skull. Get in there.
They would say this is a lost cause and just end it.
I wouldn't disagree with them. I was playing the other day. I was playing Call of Duty with some random dude who was from Canada. And he was saying that now they made it so that you can get assisted suicide.
But I feel like that's fair.
But at like even for like kids.
No. If your brain's not
like
developed,
a child,
you don't know shit.
So as like I don't know how young,
unless
but
you're literally dying.
He said at least like 12, 13 you could go and do it if you're just having a bad day. You just
not
show
bad.
up. Like,
I'm sure there's
like I mean I made it
criteria.
sound, but giving a child the option to be like, hey,
what if that child, and I don't agree with this regardless, but if a child, let's say they're literally on their death, they what if they're burned alive and they literally hurt?
If there's like some terminal illness, like I still don't think they should do it for kids. But I mean, I would get it, but like a grown adult, that would make sense. Like if you've got like I don't know, some like stage 4 cancer and there's no way to turn back, and that's really what you want to do.
Or if you're paralyzed and you can't hear or can't see, then like all your if you're not
then
living,
how would you opt in for that if you can't hear, you can't see, you can't?
If you have one or the other, like Helen Keller. Was it that the blind and okay?
Yeah, that's the one that they poured the water in.
Some people think she's a myth. Some people think she's a made up.
What?
Like she's a conspiracy. Like that never happened.
Never know.
Because how does someone write a journal with when they don't how are you taught how to write without explain without seeing or hearing? How are you taught how to write?
Braille.
But how
How are
do
you taught?
but like how do you know what the dots mean without being taught what the dots are?
That's fair. I don't know if it was like complete deafness. Like there's certain levels of deaf. So like she was probably not like mute, like blackout deaf, but like she's probably deaf enough to where I mean, I don't know.
Guess we'll never know.
There's some old
Maybe she'll come back and talk to you.
fuck, I hope not.
That would be
What is she
fucking
gonna
scary.
say? I am,
Oh my fucking god.
That's
You
a,
need help.
Are you telling me about
No,
your day today?
that's your therapist. That's your
Fuck,
fucking
I'm going to
therapist.
hell.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll have to look into that. I'm really into. I don't call them conspiracies. I call them hidden truths. But I'm a little into that world. You ever dived into the moon landing?
Yeah, I have dove into it.
You think it's real? You think we landed on the moon?
I know we've been to the moon, but I don't know
You
if
know
that
we've
exact.
been to the moon?
I don't. Huh?
You said you know.
I know
So
we've
you
been-
think we've been there?
I think we've been to the moon. Yeah.
You do?
I don't think that exact moment when we're like, oh, we landed in that picture with the flag. I think that was fake because one, there's no wind on the fucking moon. Why is that flag wind blowing? Look at the picture.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't think we ever went to the moon.
You think we still haven't?
I watched a 3.5 hour documentary on YouTube, and now I know that's just one thing. You know, people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's fucking stupid," whatever. But you know, there was the guy. There's these things called the Van Allen radiation belts, which is just like it's like 2,000 to like 20,000 miles outside of our atmosphere, where there's just so much radiation that we couldn't send a human up there without them getting fucked up.
Haven't we been farther than the moon now? Like, even if we haven't been.
No. So now, if you watch like recent video of NASA astronauts saying that we can't go above low Earth orbit. So you're telling me we went to the moon in 1969
with shitty technology, shitty.
but we can't go back in 2023. We can't go to the moon now. All we can do is low Earth orbit. But in 1969, we were able to go to the moon. So technology just went backwards, is what they're saying. It doesn't make any sense. And they gave Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and then there was one more guy, but he obviously didn't matter because nobody knows who it is. They did like a world tour where they went to all these different countries and talked about it. And they gave. It's one of these European, it's like Switzerland or Sweden or Norway, one of those fucking Nordic countries, gave them a piece of moon rock that turned out like 30, 40 years later to just be petrified wood. And they went to a year before that, and NASA's founded and started by an ex-Nazi, so the head of the Nazi science, or the Nazi rocket.
Weren't we racing other countries to get
Russia during the Cold War, the space race, and they got the first man into space. We got the first man on the moon, allegedly. I don't.
And what did we get out of that? Who wins the award?
Just dominance. It's just to show that our technology. Sure. But that's the other part of why I think is like there was so much pressure on us to get to the moon before Russia. You got to fake it, and every other attempt to launch a rocket, they all fucking failed before this. Now magically one just fucking happens, then all the other ones after that, they all crash. How does that make sense?
Is the moon farther than Pluto?
No.
So why we've been to Pluto, right?
No. We may have sent satellites.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I know we have.
Because like even to get to Mars, it would take like I think it was like 3 years or some shit like that.
Damn. I need a fucking iPhone with the battery life of those fucking satellites, because to be able to send
it's about probably like a fucking $50 million battery, but it's probably all run off like nuclear energy anyway.
That's insane.
I don't know.
Have you seen Interstellar?
No. I don't have the attention span for these
No, do it.
movies.
But, dude, if you have the attention span to like learn shit and look at videos, you have it for that. It's not just like a movie. It's everyone should watch Interstellar. Like, I'm not joking. Like, if you like that shit, do it. It's like actually mind fucking.
What about?
But it's 3 hours long. You're not gonna.
Oh yeah, there's no way. If it's not telling me how this is fake, I can't watch it. But
It's not really about that. It's not
all
about
I
the
watch,
landing.
all I watch now is just hidden truth videos and and anime. That's all I do now. Because I'm a fucking man.
You're fucking masculine.
You're not into the anime? Yeah, you are. You watch fucking Naruto, you nerd.
I've never seen Naruto, but yes, I love anime.
You never seen Naruto?
I just feel like it's a lot of fighting. I think fighting.
It is. That's the best.
I like love and like.
Well, when you break it down, every anime all comes down to it's all about friendship. When you look at the big picture of every anime, it's
there's
all
a lot
about
of filler.
friendship.
Just like you don't have like, the attention span for Interstellar.
Yeah, I know. I finished the whole original Naruto and then went to Shippuden and that shit. But once it turns to the Japanese and they don't have it dubbed, I can't watch it.
And because it's so old and everyone's already like into it, like I can't just get into it.
And that's why I tried to learn Japanese so I could just watch it in Japanese. But
yeah, I want to move to Japan.
I don't know enough.
People don't count Pokemon as an anime, but I do.
Trying to think. I just saw. Have you seen Demon Slayer?
Yeah, I love the first two.
Me and my buddy went and saw whatever thing they had in theaters, and it was
the movie. I fucking cried my eyes out.
Not the first one.
The second? There's another movie?
The movie that we just saw it like last week.
I didn't know there was another one.
Yeah, well, it's basically just a whole nother like episode.
When they got to the entertainment district, that's where I was like, I'm over it because it was just too repetitive.
It's still good.
I bet it is. I just haven't.
Chainsaw Man. Watch that one. It's super good. I don't want to. All right, we'll leave the anime. These nerds don't want to know.
Audience.
Yeah. All right. Well, just real quick before we go, I gotta know. I know we already talked about it before. What are your thoughts on what happened?
Which
Nashville.
Part? Nashville, like the shooting?
Yeah. What do you think we could do to curb that?
I mean, there's no way to. I mean, them being trans. I mean, I'm sure that was that person's motive. But school shootings have been a thing, right. So we need to focus. How do we stop school shootings?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. It's like a trans issue.
No, I know what you're saying. Are you saying like gun control? Like how do we fix?
Yeah, I mean, like what do you think we could do to? Because first of all, you're never gonna get rid of guns. I mean, people just need to get that. Clear.
I don't believe in banning guns at all. I believe in gun control.
Because the whole reason of the Second Amendment,
the right to bear arms,
was put in there in case the government gets
rowdy
too tyrannical
and I'm all for it.
And that's why all these other countries cucked out, like Australia, England. They don't have guns, so during the COVID stuff, they got cucked real hard.
But it shouldn't be so easy for someone, sure, a pistol, whatever, but for an AR-15 to be that accessible, that's why I believe in a middle ground. Guns, yes, but let's fucking control it a bit.
But I do want to put out there, the recent one in Nashville was not an AR-15.
Okay, what was it?
It was a Kel-Tec sub.
Like a machine gun?
No. So it's this foldable. It's kind of I don't really know if it's considered a rifle. I don't think it is because it takes like 9mm and 45 like pistol ammo, but it's like this foldable gun. And I mean, it's kind of cheap, but like it's cool. Well, the gun.
The thing is, I I mean, if we make it, background checks, like all this, it's not like I don't think that person had did that person have the gun or did they get it from somebody else?
They went and bought it legally.
Just
They
okay.
in Nashville that she legally bought that gun.
But I feel like school shootings can happen with a pistol.
It can.
Especially
It
with
can happen
kids.
with any gun.
Exactly. So I don't think it's what gun is it? It's
well,
why
so
is it accessible?
you know what do you think AR-15, like what do you think the AR stands for?
Assault rifle.
It doesn't, no. It's
Really?
not. No. It's Armalite, which is the original manufacturer that came up with that gun. It's not that's the other problem is they say
So
AR-15s, AR-15s. It's not an assault rifle. That's just another name that they threw on top of
someone
that.
could take a shotgun and kill that many people as well, and especially
Yeah.
kids. So it's not like about what type of gun it is.
But it's just the second you ban any gun, that gives them grounds to ban another type of gun and then another type of gun. And then it just keeps fucking going down till, hey, by the
We don't
way,
have
now you
protection
guys
for
don't have any
ourselves.
guns anymore. Sorry.
We have knives and swords.
Yeah, what are you going to do against the military with a fucking sword or a knife?
Yeah. I feel like there has to be some middle ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I agree that there should be a better process on like figuring out who the person is before they're getting these guns. Like for me, like I have a clean record. Like I've never been in trouble, never been arrested, anything. So it took me 10 minutes to go through the background check and everything to get my gun. Now my other one, I didn't even have to do any kind of background check to get any of it because I bought them all in pieces. So and
even if you pass a background check, like let's say you have a troubled teenager and they just get it out from under your bed, like they're not going in and getting,
Right. Well, then that's another thing is that parents should keep the guns hidden, locked away. Shouldn't let their children know where the guns are, especially if you have a child who or is like showing some sign of like mental illness.
That's the thing. Like sometimes we just like to go hunting. I always thought he was a happy kid, and then one day he just fucking goes to school.
Well, and then that also comes back to parenting. Or parents need to fucking pay more attention.
But if they do pay it, like, because I'm thinking about the Sandy Hook situation. They said that he was a normal kid. He played video games, like just like normal as fuck. They didn't really.
I mean, me personally, I'm not gonna go into that one, but
why?
It's just
you don't know enough.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, I don't know enough. It's just I think that some of the no. I'll tell you later, but it's just there needs to be a better process. I think too. I agree with that. Like I'm not sitting here saying you should just be able to walk in and buy one because if that's the case, then like.
And at the end of the day, regardless, let's say all guns.
But then, what are you gonna do too? Like, how would you do a mental like
you can't
check? There's no way to do that.
People are good at faking.
Maybe a waiting period would be like. But
once they get that gun, they're gonna go.
If they're really dead set on doing something, they're just gonna wait
exactly
however long and then go get the gun.
Even if all guns are banned and someone really wants to make a statement by killing a bunch of kids, they're just gonna go stab them.
Right.
People are gonna die regardless if they want people to die. Like how do you stop it?
What about making schools safer? The last guy that I had our buddy Crabtree on, and we were talking about making them safer, like because he went to school in Taiwan, not Thailand, Taiwan. Yeah, Taiwan. So he was saying that like his school had like a giant like wall barricading around. Why aren't we doing that?
But listen.
Why are we not having? And I get it may look like it's like it may not look like a certain way, like have the percent. But if everybody is sending this, if you have a kid and you have to go to work, you can't stay at home with your kid. You're trusting that there's all these other people that are going to make sure your kid is safe in a school. Why are we not putting up giant like?
But look, We start there. The people that want to kill kids or people, we defend schools, they're just going to go to the church. We defend the church, they're just going to go to Walmart. They're going to kill people regardless. They're going to find ways around to make a statement.
Right.
So we have to protect put everybody in a bubble is what we need to do.
Well, but the kids are the most important here is what I'm saying.
Well,
like,
yeah, but
okay, even though it's bad to say, I'm not saying I would want anybody to die, but like,
I get it. But then they'll just go
even
to
just saying
that
this is going to make me sound fucked up is like, I can't even say I'd rather, but like,
just let it out.
If I had to choose, I'm going for a fucking group of adults over a group of kids that are going to die in that situation.
But which that's fine that you have that opinion. I'm saying, let's say the schools are boarded up, then they'll just go to like a nearby carnival where the kids are going to be, or a theme park. They'll find kids. Yeah. Regardless, they're going to find kids. So the only way around it is to literally board up everything.
But you can't do that.
Exactly. So we're kind of fucked when you think about it.
I mean, you could, really the only thing you do is make better gun laws, but people just have to realize you're never going to get rid of guns. Like, that's not going to happen.
With free will, like.
And even if you do, you think there's not like, there's convicted felons who are able to get weapons, and you're not allowed to buy a gun as a convicted felon. You're not allowed to be around one. You're not allowed to have one. But they still get them. So even if you take them away,
like, because you can be a felon for just like having Molly. So that means for the rest of your life, you cannot ever defend yourself again. I mean, unless you like do probation.
You can have knives.
Forever? You can't even have like
I don't know how the whole thing works because I'm a good law-abiding citizen. I'm a good old boy, so I don't know. It's just
because you've never been caught.
I don't do anything to get in trouble. Like,
look at you.
I just go to I do this at work and go to the shooting range. That's about it. Right? Have you ever shot a gun?
Mm-hmm. At the shooting range.
It was fun, right?
Yeah.
Or were you scared?
The guy almost shot my dad in the stomach and then tried to blame it on us. He was like, "You didn't tell me it was loaded. Bitch, you're supposed to be teaching us."
What gun range did you go to?
Someone like Independence.
Fuck that, yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It was like Target time or something.
He's black, so I mean, my dad is, so he probably like had a hidden agenda.
Okay. That's no.
Okay.
I don't want to put any smut on that man's name. I don't know who he is.
I don't know him. I don't know him, man. It was years ago.
Oh. So you haven't done it recently?
Mm-mm.
It's fun. I just finished building an AR, and
you're part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem.
I'm kidding.
I'm a safe shooter.
Kidding. I'm kidding. But what if you get mad one day and you just...
If I get mad one day?
Yeah.
Well, I have enough self-control.
See, that takes us back to therapy. What if these people... Nah, actually, never mind.
They do need therapy.
No,
you're right.
Because therapy is not going to save someone like that. So there's some people that are just like lost causes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it helps, BetterHelp.com. I mean, they could go to BetterHelp.com and get help. I say this every week. I'm not even sponsored by anybody.
But do you go to BetterHelp?
No, I don't need it. I do the old school style therapy.
Which is?
You just fucking keep it to yourself. Be a man.
That's not how it goes.
The only man that taught me how to do anything was my grandpa, and that's how he grew up that way.
Shouldn't?
Huh?
Why do you feel like women can talk to people about stuff and you can't?
I don't think I can't. I just think
you don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, what am I doing making my problems anybody else's problems? What's the point in that?
How does it become their problem if they just want to like...
Because then I'm offloading my shit onto them, and then now they got something else to think about.
What if they want to think about it? What if it's kind of, we're all here to help each other, you know?
I think that's the other thing that brings me back, the empathy thing, and the like. I think emotional side. It's hard to show emotion. Like, I just get weirded out whenever there's like an emotional situation. I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I need to eject myself.
What
From
was the
this.
last time you cried?
Last time I cried? A year ago today.
What was it about?
My grandpa.
Valid. I cried a couple days ago. That's normal shit. I cry when I see roadkill on the fucking ground.
Wait, what? I swerve. I just get grossed out. I don't want it on
I
my
just feel
car.
bad.
That's fair. You gonna start saving rodents?
I've saved a couple animals in my life. Brought some diseases in my house.
Ew.
I'm kidding.
You got fish you saved and they got the ick. Fish do
got-
get ick. Ick is a real like a illness that fish get.
It's called the ick.
It's called ick. Yeah.
That's actually cool.
They can look it up. I'm not gonna look it up, but
getting the ick.
The ick. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming on. You know, we actually I think we got some headway here. We learned a little something.
What did you learn? Like, what was the most? Never mind. Like, I'm trying to think of a word. What's the most? What did you?
What did I walk away from?
Yeah.
What did I walk away with?
We're all fucked.
I mean, yeah. Well, and I know a few things to look out for. You know, whenever I know like what girls think is gross. I know not to chase a ping pong ball.
Those aren't that serious.
I know not to wear swim trunks now. So I'm just done swimming.
Okay, how about you should
I know
be more in tune with your emotion and be more confident about your emotions. You should let it out more.
Yeah, I think that's for the girls.
No. I think it makes a man more sexy when he's as a woman. Actually, let's ask every woman who might watch this and it might.
What do you mean? I cried in front of my last
comment on
girlfriend.
it. If you're a woman, is it sexy or not sexy when a man is in tune with his emotions and is open about them, as long as he's not like out of control?
I think this is mostly dudes that watch this, but yeah. Yeah, let us know if all you guys out there think it's sexy when another man lets his emotions out. But thanks for coming. Tell them where they can find you. I'll put it in the notes under YouTube and everything too. But if you want to, I guess you don't have to put out your social media.
Wait, I say it?
Yeah.
No, it's too much. Wait, can we put it in the
yeah, I'm gonna do that too. You want to? All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching. It's been another one. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Goodbye.